Hey beautiful people, welcome to the Daily Oracle Guidance for the 13th of May 2020. Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Shakima in the building, just stopping in for another awesome reading for you guys for today's Warrior Wise Day Wednesdays. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today, BTW. If you're not having such a great day, guys, do just try to let the energies dissipate. If you are having a great day today, what's your secret? Share it with the rest of us. Put some positivity out there into the universe, on social media, in your social circle, whatever it is, just let us know how we can keep that same energy. Okay, that being said, guys, I am going to be doing a little bit of a reading for you guys today, which is going to be a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, do just let it dissipate, okay? But if it does resonate, definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know how you guys have been able to effectively utilize the information. Be sure to give me a like, guys. So thumbs up this video. Definitely subscribe if you like my vibe and you want to be a part of the tribe. Be sure to subscribe, okay? And hit the notification bell. That way you can be kept in the know of when I do upload these awesome videos for you guys. That being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and get straight into the moon watch for today. Guys, we are going through a lot. If I'm not mistaken, I'm almost certain now that Saturn has gone retrograde. And the energy that we're sort of navigating through today is the moon being in Aquarius. It's first full day in Aquarius, guys. So we are sort of navigating through a lot today with the Saturn retrograde. Pluto's been retrograde for a while. So we've been dealing with, you know, internal rebirth that's been taking place inspired by this Pluto retrograde. But Saturn now having gone retrograde, a lot of our karma is actually now catching itself up to us. So this is going to be an interesting day for us in terms of, you know, the dynamics again between our friendship and colleague-based relationships as well. Because Aquarius is a fixed sign, which is all about rooting and stabilizing within our friendships and colleague-based relationships. This is also, you know, the 11th house, which is our debut into society. So the way that we are seen by the world and the way that we see ourselves is really going to be going through a course of being rerooted today, even more so again because it's the first full day of the moon being in Aquarius this week. So the aspects of the avatar that's being impacted by today's moon transit are the calf, ankle, shin and anchilles. So again, we're still dealing with root chakra activation, still going through lower leg path shifts, which is really just going to recourse our journey, guys. It's really going to recourse the way that we show up in our friendships and colleague-based relationships, and maybe even the way that we show up. So with our friends, we automatically think, you know, the friends that we consider to be friends, but even in our parent relationships, we have to have a certain element of a friendship with our parents, even in our colleague-based relationships, even in our business partnerships and our sibling relationships. So we're actually going to be going through like a evolution in our friendships in all areas that we are friends with people around us. I'm even hearing our friendships with ourselves are going to go through a process of evolution by the cycle of the waves of this week. So it's going to be a pretty intense but gratifying sort of week for us, guys. So today, let's have a little look-see and see what's going on. I'm going to go and get straight into it. I'm just itching to go. So what is the divine guidance for us today, Wednesday, the 13th of May, Spirit? What do we need to know? Okay, so we're dealing with the Empress Energy, guys. So, ooh, Empress and King of Wands energy. So we've actually, coming into today, we are finding ourselves balanced with our masculine and femininity. We're learning, well, we have learned how to action the intuitive sort of downloads and guidance that we've been getting, particularly to do with our home situations and how to solidify our home situations with new opportunities of finances. So these financial failures, again, I mentioned yesterday, we'll be having to think outside of the box. These financial failures are actually giving us an opportunity to bring new financial opportunities that are going to restore the foundations of our home based on our personal ability to create. It's not just about waiting for the external world to sort of move anymore. We're actually sort of taking things into our own hands. And it seems as though even though there is a certain element of fear of the unknown, we're definitely determined. And we may be a little bit off focus. The direction may not be completely clear, but we're starting to prepare. We're starting to prepare for the shifts that are going to be taking place in terms of our career circumstances, in terms of, you know, us being able to assert ourselves as a result within our career. And it seems as though a lot of us are actually going to be going through tower moments throughout the day today where things are just going to be breaking down just so that it can be restored. We're learning how to be more conservative And that may come with some regrets. So we may have to look back at the way that we've made decisions or the way that we've communicated about certain things that we may regret during the process of navigating through the energies of today. But again, it's all necessary for the evolution process, guys, because there will be a sudden change moving forward. There will be more effective communication taking place, and the financial failures that we're experiencing right now, gone. I want to say within the next 6 to 8 weeks, gone. It's not even a factor for us. This is more preparation time, is what Spirit's saying. And especially because Saturn is now going into retrograde, we're learning how to do things differently. So let's not be too attached to the old ways of doing things and seeing things, because it wasn't going to serve us for where we're going. Right now, we're going through a spiritual recovery that's going to bring us financial stability. And sometimes we have to be broken to be able to put the pieces of ourselves back together, and it seems like it's going to be a very, very interesting sort of ride for us, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Very interesting ride. So let's go ahead and have a little look. Where are my life warriors for Wednesday, the 13th of May, and what path do they cross, Spirit? Where are my life warriors for Wednesday, the 13th of May, and what path? Okay. Wow, there's a lot sort of going on. I'm going to pause the video and start again, guys. All right, guys, so we're going to do that again, shall we? What is the divine guidance? So where are my life warriors for Wednesday, the 13th of May, and what path do they cross? As clearly as you can, Spirit. Okay, now we've got some clarity. Let's have a look and see where we are. So we are the energy of the Two of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands today. So we're actually dealing with breakups in our relationships. We're actually dealing with breakdowns in our relationship. And we're sort of at the point where we're a little bit more warm, friendly and inviting about, the breakups, because we're going through a path of soul searching. We're going through a path of introspection. We're actually looking to see maybe what part we played in the downfall or the demise of the relationship. And we're also seeing what could have been done differently on the other party's part. The tension that we're sort of going through at the minute, the triggers that we are experiencing right now is really to teach us how to do things differently. Sometimes those triggers have to come up to surface so that we can realize what has been broken so that we can work towards mending that. And it seems as though that's kind of what we're going through today. We're going through introspection, some soul searching. We're light working today within ourselves about the breakdowns and breakups within our relationships. And we'll be able to start to do things differently, do things in more of a warm nature, do things more with a conscious ability to create, and do things with more of an understanding of how we are affecting our home and the foundations of our homes by being impulsive at times. So we're really going to be learning some of those lessons, I guess, today. What is the past trajectory that has led us into today, Spirit? Wednesday, the 13th of May. What is the past trajectory leading into today? Wednesday, the 13th of May. As clearly as you can, please. Okay, so past trajectory. We've been dealing with obstacles. We've been dealing with being overwhelmed by the obstacles to our romantic situations, our business partnerships, our friendships, because we're navigating again through friendships and colleague-based patterns. And we're seeing how some of those obstacles kind of overflowed into other areas of our lives, i.e. our romantic relationships and family dynamics as a result of that. It seems that we've got a little bit more of a fresh perspective, and we aren't sort of we've got a little bit more of a fresh perspective about how we may have taken disregards for the consequences, or maybe the other person had taken disregard for the consequences, because now things are really starting to show itself. We're dealing with a lot of the karma, so now we're actually seeing the effect of some of the decisions that were made in the past. And it does seem as though there is a transition that took place by us going through some of those challenges and obstacles in the past. So coming into today, we're actually now soul searching, guys. We're doing some introspection. What is the outcome for the circumstances for us moving forward beyond Wednesday, the 13th of May? Okay, so the outcome for us, guys, is that there will be a lot of insecurities that we're sort of working through. It seems as though we'll be emotionally unstable. So we'll be emotionally volatile as we're sort of processing all of this pain, all of this heartbreak, all of the breakdown of the relationship. As we're processing that, it seems as though this emotional insecurity is coming from a place of us being raw and vulnerable. I can see that we will be able to have some victory over this. And I can see that we'll be able to get some public recognition, which is probably some of the things that we're a little bit insecure about at the minute. But first, we kind of have to navigate through this introspection that we're going through right now. It's definitely important. Some of us, we're sort of looking at how to balance our work and personal life in a better dynamic. So for some of us who have been really involved in our colleague-based relationship, they're my friend. No, they're your colleagues. You're starting to learn and realize how to keep that line balanced. And for those of you that are in business partnerships, again, you're overstepping the boundaries in terms of your business relationship. You're making friends in areas where you're supposed to be looking through the filters of business partnerships. And I get it. You like their personality. You engage with them fairly well. You guys have the same intentions. You feel like their necessary place is within your purpose, and you have a necessary place within their purpose. I get all of that. They're a part of your soul tribe. But the reality is, if you continue to navigate through the dynamics, so you can't put friendship boundaries in place of a business relationship pattern or cycle. They're two completely different things. Do you see what I'm saying? So in order to identify what filter and what role this person's going to play in your life, you have to clearly define what the boundaries are in the situation. And I feel like those obstacles that you've gone through in the past within these dynamics are teaching you very much right now how to do differently moving forward. And the insecurities that you'll feel moving forward is actually going to give you more insight into how to be more efficient, how to be more conservative, and how to moderate yourself in spaces where you may have a tendency to give more than you're receiving, to the point that you burn yourself out. Okay, so that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and close out the space with a oracle guidance from the universe. We're going to be utilizing The Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. So hang tight for that, guys. What is the divine guidance, Spirit? Overall, what is the guidance for my life warriors for Wednesday, the 13th of May? In terms of universal guidance, what do they need to know? As clearly as you can, please. Yep. Thank you. I was actually going to say one card, if you can, please. So this deck is never usually in reverse because I don't read this in reverse, but there's a couple of cards in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to read those for you guys as well, because they're kind of like the same sequence of netting. The advice for us overall is that my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So you're now, like I said, the hermit is now going within himself or herself to have a look and see, how did you go about playing a part in the breakdown of the dynamics of this relationship? What could you have done differently? What filters do you need to let go of so that the relationship can play its rightful part or take its rightful course? Okay? Because it seems as though some of the energy that you're receiving, okay, because these cards are in reverse, obstacles are detours in the right direction. So although it was a obstacle that has led you to this place of introspection where the person may have been combative, or they may have been overwhelming to deal with, or the circumstances may have been overwhelming to deal with, it was necessary, because now you're actually focusing on how to really manifest from a place of conscious creation. Okay. Another energy that was sort of coming in for you is, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So the detour was showing you that you didn't necessarily have faith in yourself and what the universe has in store for you. And because of that, now that you're going to, go dive deep into your soul searching, you'll be able to honor how you want to feel, give yourself an opportunity to be able to express that within your friendships and colleague-based relationships in particular, and just surrender to the process, surrender to a greater power than yourself, and you'll be able to see how beautiful this can transition your and transform your relationship dynamics. Okay, beloveds, I'm gonna love you guys and leave it there for you guys. I hope that was useful for you. As per usual, guys, comment down below and let me know how you guys have been effectively able to utilize the information that I've been able to provide to you guys today. Definitely be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the content. That way I know that you're kind of like, feeling my vibe. If you do like my vibe and you want to be a part of the YouTube tribe of mine, then definitely be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you can be kept in the know of when I do upload these awesome videos for you guys. And that's pretty much everything for me. I'm going to love you guys and leave it there for you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, beloveds, namaste, God bless, and a shake. Take care, guys. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more.